Well, my friends, today a very important debate is going on in India, and that is about nationalism and Hinduism. The current government in India, which is led by Bharatiya Janata Party, is facing a heavy criticism that it is a Hinduist nationalist party. Now, Hinduist nationalist party, we have to understand what is these two terms, Hinduism and nationalism. And is it correct that only a Hindu can be a nationalist? And then we will understand what is Hinduism. In my opinion, it is absolutely not correct to opine that only a Hindu can be a nationalist. Equally, I feel that a Muslim can be a nationalist, a Sikh can be a nationalist, a Christian can be a nationalist, a Parsi can be a nationalist, a Buddhist can be a nationalist, representative of any religion, caste, subcaste, anybody can be nationalist if he is a citizen and follows the rules and regulations of the constitution. So it is not worthwhile to say that only a Hindu can be a nationalist. However, I will not contradict Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement that a Hindu can ever be a terrorist within its own territory. And I have valid reason for this. Hinduism is the third largest religion in this world. With nearly a billion adherents worldwide, Hinduism is the world's third largest religion after Christianity and Islam. Hindus consider India as their motherland because it originated in India, Hinduism originated in India, and 90% of entire Hindus live in India. Only 10% of a population lives other in other countries. And no person, irrespective of caste, religion, can infiltrate a kind of terror activities within its own motherland. If a Israeli can be a nationalist, if a Palestinian can be a nationalist, if a British can be a nationalist, if an American can be a nationalist, why not Hindus and Indians can be nationalist? There is absolutely no harm in becoming nationalist. Nationalist means only to obey the essence of a nation, the concept of the nation which has been led in the foundation, in the plinth of its cultural heritage. A country like India is not made over 70 years or 71 years, which many of intellectuals feels after freedom from British, but it has 5,000 to 7,000 old heritage, a strong cultural heritage and foundation. And let me tell you one thing, when rest of the world was still in the process of development, or I would not, you must not mind if I use the word was underdeveloped, this was only the civilization which was originated in India, showed the light of uh, knowledge and wisdom to the rest of the world. What Hindus do, they do meditation, they do yoga, they chant shlokas, they do many kind of worship. But are the forms of worship same, or they changed along the time? Now let me quote the foundation of Hindu religion are the four Vedas: Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, and Atharvaved. These four Ved, while the Rigved is consisting Rikaj or Richaj, to worship the power of nature, because in Vedic period or in the non-written history period, we all know what is written in the books, but there was a civilization existing during the non-written history period, and Indian civilization existed at that time too. So during that time, these Vedas which existed during that time, they worshipped the Rigved out of four, worshipped nature, because they felt that this is the nature which is supreme, and they divided the nature in different forms, like Indra for the rain, like Varun, Arun, Agni for fire, Prithvi. So they worshipped this nature and they got their satisfaction out of this. Similarly, Yajurved is also worshipping the lords Shankar, Brahma, Vishnu, all these gods they worshipped in these two Vedas. But Samved is actually a epic of love and romance, in which there are stories of love and romance of god and goddesses and different other stories. Out of these four, the last one, Atharvaved is out and out medical science. And you will find the medical science at its peak during those times. The Hinduism, of which these four Vedas are plinth or pillars, is basically a Eastern religion, and it originated somewhere 2000 to 3000 before Christ. So almost 6 to 7,000 years back, almost 5,000 years back, if I am not wrong, 5,000 years back, the Hinduism originated, and before that, almost 5,000 years back, the Vedas, holy Vedas were written. So Hinduism claims that no single founder of Hindu religion, as in other religions, unlike other religion, like if we talk about Islam, Islam is founded by Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, and Christianity was founded by Jesus Christ. So Hinduism does not have, like internet. I will equal it with the foundation of internet. Internet does not have a single founder. There are several scientists who worked on a system and they founded internet and intranet. Similarly, Hinduism does not have a single founder. Now, one more thing, which is very important in the light of uh, Hinduism, that it says that it is very diverse in nature. Each adherent may follow a unique philosophy and worship different gods. Nevertheless, in Hinduism, karma is a unifying concept. You can follow as many gods as you want out of uh, billions of gods, but still the karma, your work, it holds the supreme value, and that is why it is called karmanne vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. That means it is your work on which you should focus and not on the result. Hindus believe that karma is the foundation of life, it unites all living things, and is the differing energy in the universe cycle of cause and effect. Karma has been described as the sum of essence of an individual derived from past and present thoughts and actions. It is what you have earned and therefore it determines the future, and this is what you will carry forward. Bad karma leads to negative consequences, and good karma leads to positive consequences in life. Uh, that is how Hinduism defines the karma, and that is why they call Hindus call karmanyavadhikaraste ma faleshu kadachana. Now, the two very prominent followers of Hinduism, Swami Vivekananda and Mahatma Gandhi, also said that until and unless you do not believe in something, you cannot achieve anything. And they thought of ahimsa. When Swami Vivekananda spoke in 1893 Chicago World Religion Conference, he spoke on zero when everybody was talking about the greatness of their own religion. Swami talked about zero, and he talked about how Hinduism opens the gate for every other religion. It not only allows every religion to come and join hands, but also respects them. While you may find the adversities in other religion, Hinduism asks for unity, as it is called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadradi Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means the whole earth is our family. And Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadradi Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Bhag Bhavet means may everybody be happy. May everybody be healthy. May everybody listen and hear good things. And may everybody attains immortality. And that is why again it is said, Asto ma sadgamai, tamso ma jyotirgamai, mrityor ma amritam gamai. That means from lies, hey God, carry me towards truth. From the darkness, may you, God, carry me towards light. And from the fear of death, may you carry me towards immortality. And one more thing, Mahatma Gandhi understood two other people, Mahatma Gandhi and Gautam Buddha, two major followers of Hinduism. It may be true that later Gautam Buddha formed another subsect of Hinduism called Buddhism or Buddhism, but Mahatma Gandhi and Gautam Buddha were ultimate Hindus. Mahatma Gandhi said, and he followed the principles of Hinduism, ahimsa paramo dharma is the essence of Hinduism. That means non-violence is ultimate religion. And Mahatma Gandhi and Gautam Buddha, they both followed it. They adopted it in their lives and asked everybody to follow that. One more thing, Hindus always view life as cyclical rather than linear. That means they believe that life encircles in a circle. That means you take birth, you live your life, you die, your soul goes to a different destination. You may call it heaven, you may call it Swargaloka, you may call it anything, and then again you are born. It is called the cycle of life, death, incarnation, reincarnation, and Hindus also believes in avatar, that the Lord Vishnu and other gods, they take avatars or or incarnation on this earth to fight against evil. However, even after believing in the cycle of life, death, and reincarnation, this is also true. The ultimate objective of Hinduism is to come out of this cycle of life and death, and that is why it is chanted Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityauramukshiyamamritat. That means may we attain immortality. That means may we get liberation from this cycle of life and death. Mahatma Gandhi said, I am a Hindu because it is Hinduism which makes the world worth living. I am a Hindu, hence I love and only human beings, not only human beings, but all living beings from animals, plants, and everything else. And he followed the principles of Hinduism, ahimsa paramo dharma. The non-violence is the ultimate religion. This is the essence of Hinduism. Thank you very much.